Peace. Peace and welcome. Thank you so much for joining another session with us here at Newark Yoga Movement. I hope that today's session finds you well and generally in good spirits. For today, what do I have for today? You know what? I'm just gonna dive right into the cards. Personally, I've been working through a bit of a detox or cleanse or spiritual bath of sorts. And while that is definitely something that I would like to talk about at some point, right in the middle of it is probably not a good idea. So I think I'm just going to jump right in to our cards and see what kind of messages we have for today. This morning, as I was working my way through my gratitude practice, it's a little meditation. I like to pull a card for myself. And this morning I was reminded that I deserve this moment, and I think you do too. This moment of grounding as we come into our practice today, this moment of kind of centering our attention in our physical, centering our attention on our physical being, our physical sense, our bodies. We deserve this time. It's Friday. Gosh, a lot of us have been at work all week, so just a little reminder. You deserve this moment of peace, awareness. You work for it. It's yours. Today's card we pulled from the Oracle deck. Number 13, asana, physical postures. It's very apropos as we come into our practice today. So some qualities: a calm mind, a strong and open body, strong and open, strength and flexibility, strength and mobility. This old bull sits quietly, observing the world through sweet eyes. Consider the vibration of the Sanskrit names of the postures, as well as the essence of each pose. Notice if you are struggling to keep your breath smooth and even. That is definitely something that I notice a lot as I'm teaching classes. So I think a lot of times when students come to yoga classes and they hear their instructors go, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I do it all the time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. But I think what is super, super important to note, and I'm grateful for this card because it reminds me of where I need to direct my awareness during class, is these cues are merely a reminder to breathe. It really is a reminder because we find ourselves in these postures a lot of times, and we're so focused on, right foot forward, left foot back, open this, twist that, bend that, breathe here. We scratch that last one. We forget that we should be inhaling and exhaling. And the cue, unless specifically, I suppose, working on pranayama or breathing techniques, it's just a reminder that there should be a flow. Okay. A lot of times I hear, as we inhale into a posture, if it takes you a little less time or a little more time to get there, we tend to hold our breath at the top. So wherever we are, wherever our fullest expression is, we tend to hold on to that tension, hold on to that space, because we're doing it right. But we can still do it right and allow for that flow of breath, that inhale and that exhale. So I hear a lot of that holding at the top, where we can work on inviting more ease and moving with the flow of the body and with the flow of the postures. If we inhale and exhale, smooth fluid breaths, smooth fluid motion of that energy from the inhale to the exhale. Now, don't get me wrong, there are definitely some postures or some practices where breath retention is encouraged. But I would say generally in your yoga practice, try to bring a little bit more attention to where we are at the top and at the bottom. Is there a fluid, smooth transition, or is it a little sticky? I think that's a wonderful kind of thought to include in our practice today. Of course, they offer Sutra 246. Asana is a steady, comfortable posture. Some reflections. Can you find ease in a difficult pose? As asana gets hard, you breathe deeply. It's kind of a muscle memory. Remember to be compassionate in your practice. That really is a wonderful note, really, to actually go along with our affirmation of deserving this moment of ease. So, coming into our physical practice today, a little tea time happening here. A little ginger, a little mullein, a little turmeric root. Working on keeping that inflammation down. Working on clearing the lungs, keeping that respiratory system up and running. So, come on into your classic seat here. And here you can cross the legs, you can take bound angle pose, whichever you would like, just for a moment. Allow yourself to come into the space. Taking breaths in and out through the nose if you would like, in and out through the mouth, or in through the nose and out through the mouth, rather. Find a seated position where you can find yourself steady and comfortable. Maybe you come into Sukhasana, easy pose. Whichever you'd like. With your palms, you can relax your hands right over your heels, on your knees, maybe even over the heart and over the belly. And feel that that stability from the bottom to the top. Noticing how the feet feel. Moving up to the knees, the hips, the belly, the back, the shoulders, the arms and the hands. Notice how the neck feels. If there's any tension in the face or the jaw. And just allow yourself to be present with the body. Begin to deepen your breath, drawing it in through the nose, down into the belly. And just as easy as it fills up, begin the exhale, squeezing the belly in. And repeat, inhaling and exhaling. See if you can inhale for a 4 count. And exhale a little longer. Maybe 5 or 6 count. Inhale again. And exhale. Continue this breath. Noticing how the body, how the mind feels more present. Bring the palms to the heart. Setting your intention for today's practice, gently bow the head. Breathe in here. Breathe life into your intention. And release the palms. Sitting up nice and tall, roll the shoulders back a few times. Notice the shoulder blades along the back. And take the arms out, reaching up. And exhale. Inhale, come on up. And exhale. One more time. And release. Beautiful. Inhale, take the arms out to the side. Exhale, squeeze forward, bring the palms together, rounding the back, chin to chest. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, open. This time, cross the left arm under the right, left arm under the right, taking eagle arms. We're going to cross as much as we can. Maybe we stop here. That's fine as well. Inhale. Bringing the elbows up to shoulder height. Hold here. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Inhale. Open the arms. Spread them wide. Lift up the heart. Exhale. Switch sides. This time, crossing that right arm underneath the left. Go ahead and wrap around as much as you can. And on your next inhale, bring those elbows to shoulder height. Exhale, hold. Inhale. And release. Inhale, arms open. And exhale, drop the left palm down, reach over to the side, armpit up towards the ceiling. Maybe we bend that elbow, moving through. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring both arms up. Really warming up those shoulders here. Exhale, bring the palms behind the head. Elbows open nice and wide. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the belly and feel the abdominals here along the sides of the body, the obliques, twisting here from the belly up. And coming back to center, full breath in and full breath out, twisting to the opposite side. And full breath to the center. And release, switching sides. Coming back to center. And exhale, opposite side. Inhale, center. And exhale, release. Letting the arms come alongside the body here. And roll those shoulders back a few times, just loosening up. Maybe we take the arms up and flow forward here. Really pressing those sit bones down. Reach the fingertips forward. Release the head. Release the neck, tucking the chin just a little bit. Maybe we stretch a little bit on the left and on the right. Kind of wide here. I have my altar space, so reaching over, shoulders in line, or wrists in line with shoulders rather. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the palms back. Here we're going to take the stretching the shoulders in the opposite direction, rather stretching the pecs. Here we're going to interlace the fingers behind the back, straighten the elbows as much as you can. Lifting up the heart here, feel the belly pull up and in. If this feels too intense, you can reach for your opposite wrists or anywhere along the forearms, all the way to the elbows. That might feel a little bit less intense. Inhale, lift the heart. And wherever we are, exhale, folding forward. Tuck the chin here, lengthen through the back of the neck. And come on up. Releasing the arms. Beautiful. Here, still working on these shoulders. Here, we're going to take the right arm underneath and the left arm over top. Reaching here for the fingertips. If you have a strap, that would be wonderful. The fingertips don't have to touch. Okay. We're reaching that left elbow up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. Take a few moments here and a few breaths. And again, even though we're in this kind of awkward position here, we're still working on that fluid breath. Notice here what's happening with the rib cage. Are we opening up, flaring to the front? Or are we pulling the ribs down and back? Chin is tucked, nice and long here. And switch sides. So we're going to release and change directions here, rotating the left arm towards the bottom, right arm towards the top. Reaching for the fingertips. You might notice some differences here. Left to right. Again, check in with your rib cage. Check in with your belly. Check in with your breath. Nice. One more breath here. And release. Shake it out. Go ahead and stretch out the left leg. Please have to remember that I'm opposite you all. Go ahead and stretch out the left leg. We'll open up the back of this leg. Take a breath in. Inhale. And rooting down both sit bones, slight twist here. Exhale, folding over that left leg. Here we're aiming to bring the breastbone, the sternum, in line with that knee. Go ahead, release the head and neck. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, press the belly a little closer towards the thigh. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, unfold. Taking a little tiny twist here. a couple of options. You can come down on top of a block, or you can bring your forearm down towards the mat. Or you can bring this left palm over to the right knee and come over that way. We have a couple of options. Try one, try them all. See what works, see what feels good. So we get started here. I think I'm gonna take the block option. So I'm gonna twist towards the bent leg, take a deep breath. Bring that right fingertips up, breathe in. Feel the length along the right side of the body. Exhale, breathe over. Maybe coming down to this block here. We want length along the right side of the body. Trying to keep that elbow under the shoulder here. Beautiful. If we can get a little bit deeper, that's fine. Okay, aiming to keep this shoulder inside that left leg. And come on up. Twisting back to the front, right side of the body, nice and open, switch sides. Pulling in that left heel. Rooting down the right foot, inhale, reach up, and flow forward. Beautiful. And we might be here. Okay. We might even be here. As long as we're getting a stretch here in the back of this right leg. Take your time. Inhale and come into a half lift. So come halfway up, lengthening through the spine here. And exhale, reach forward and fold over. Opening up that side body, come on up. Taking your option, noting here that it may be different on this side than the other. Either way, take a nice big breath. We're gonna pull that right shoulder back, coming into a twist. Or that left shoulder, rather. Bring that left arm up, lengthening from the sit bone all the way up to the fingertips. And exhale, folding over. So here we're aiming to get our shoulders open here to the left side. Okay, we could be anywhere, maybe on the block. Maybe we need a little bit deeper here. Maybe we need a little bit deeper here. And it's very possible one side might be a little more open than the other. But we strive for that balance. Take one more breath here. And come on up. Nice. Come back to the top here. Really getting into these hips, everybody. Come into bound ankle pose. Sitting up nice and tall. Belly up and in. Rib cage pulls down towards the front. Feel the breath enter the body, coming down to the root, the space between the sit bones. Feel that anchor. And as you exhale, move the heart towards the front as the belly pulls down towards the heels of the feet. Noticing here, the spine stays long as opposed to looking forward and crunching the back of the neck. Our gaze is kind of at our toes, maybe in front of the toes. One more breath here. And come on up. Beautiful. Use the palms to close the knees and come into tabletop position. And take a moment here, swaying the hips left and right. Maybe you take some circles. Moving here as you feel you need to move. Tuck the toes underneath the feet, lift the hips, take your downward facing dog. Same thing here, sway the hips, bend the knees. Free movement in this general posture. General in that we're in the general downward facing dog shape, but you can move through this posture as you need to move. I like to kind of sway side to side and really feel that stretch underneath my armpit, along the rib cage. Look forward and walk the feet to meet the hands. Hold on to the space behind your lower leg. So some of you may stick your fingertips underneath your heels. Some of you may hold on to your ankles along the back. Okay. Inhale here, and we're going to lengthen the spine as much as we can. Straighten the legs as much as we can. You might even be here. On your next exhale, as we wrap the forearms around the back of the lower legs, release the chin, release the neck, the top of the head comes down, and the tailbone reaches up, coming into this deep Uttanasana. Breathe here. And we might even still be here. That's fine. Bend those knees as deeply as you would like. And inhale, sweep the arms up, coming up super duper slow. Feel the heels root down. Feel the glutes turn on as the arms come overhead, body unfolding. And on your next exhale, release the palms to the heart. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, fold over. Palms down to the mat, feet hip distance apart. We're going to step back here to a nice plank pose and slowly lower the body down to the mat. Forehead down, palms alongside the ribs, fingertips straight forward. Take a moment here and notice the back of the body, what's happening here. With the forehead down, you might feel the back of the neck more open. Pulling the elbows in towards the body. You might feel the upper back turned on. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, pressing the hips down. Gentle tug of the tailbone. Feel the upper back pull off of the mat. Elbows pressing down towards the heels. And release, coming all the way down. Bend the knees. Bringing the heels near the glutes. Just some gentle rocking left and right. And release the feet, big toes together. We're going to press up to tabletop. Take the knees mat distance apart and press back for child's pose. You can bring your arms alongside your legs, palms near your feet, forehead down. Staying in this moment. In this quiet sensation within the body. Remind yourself that you deserve. Slowly pressing up from child's pose. You can swing the legs around and come onto your back. Bringing the knees to your chest. And feel the body settle down. Relax the shoulders, the upper back, the mid back, the low back. Stretch the left leg out, holding the right knee in. Coming into a twist, hold the right leg across the body. Right shoulder rests towards the mat. Maybe you look over that shoulder. back to center. And switch sides. Left knee in, right leg out. And pull the left leg across. Come back to center. Release both soles to the mat. Arms alongside the body. And on your next exhale, coming into a gentle bridge pose. Lifting the hips. Squeezing those thighs, keeping them parallel to each other. And slowly make your way down. Release the left heel to the left corner, right heel to the right corner. Turn the palms up. And come into Shavasana. Allow the body to feel relaxed, to feel open, to feel ease. As you focus your awareness on your breath. The inhale and the exhale of it all. deep breath in and a full breath out. And allow your body to slowly awaken. Come to your favorite side and rest for a moment in gratitude. And slowly press yourself up. Bring your palms to your heart space. Thank you all for stretching and flexing with me as always. I hope that you feel good. I hope that today's session was useful. And I hope I see you again really soon. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thanks so much, friends. We'll see you next time.